So, welcome back to a new episode.
Well, come on. I don't bite.
Well, okay.
Do you have a moment?
Yeah, I do.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right.
Yes.
It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Yeah.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Okay.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Okay. So...
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Fuck. Pretty... Pretty bad idea to start a fight. That's a lot of stuff.
What? Welcome. A few... I salvaged some things, but the rest is
And where did the...
on the roads near the
Okay,
catch.
let's
I
skip
can't...
that. We already have heard this.
Well,
Not...
Oh, come on.
I'll have a look.
Okay. Close that. And then we're going to sell. And then we sell all of that. Ah, this would have been so nice if we could have beaten them. 10 Groschens. 11 Groschens. Let's try to haggle a bit.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Warum nicht?
What? Did he just talk German?
That's a decent price.
Es war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Shit. So. Let's see. Can we get a horse? Oh, can we? Oh, that's plenty. 8. Oh, imagine how this stinks. Like, all of the skin getting itchy. Okay, let's try this again. And find a path to Silent B. Just running. What kind of hut is that? Yeah, destroying all the crops. Let's pass right through here. Maybe we can find some more boars to slay. We don't have an arrow, so a bow. This will be hard. There should be somewhere. There are the bandits. So we take a big turn around them, because we don't have any chance against them. Or shall we waste? I would love to beat them. So there's still 2 bandits. Let's check what we have. Yeah, this is better. Okay, we can have now 2 swords and stuff. Let's use Savior Snaps. What's the difference? Do we have just one? Pouch. Food. Don't we have anything else? Oh, that's okay. We can't take on them. So let's try to see if we can go to B instead and do fighting enemies at a later point. You discovered nest? Where? Do I have to shoot them down? There's an icon. What are these? Oh, getting sidetracked. We are collecting what we can find. There are so many mushrooms. I have no idea if they are edible or not. Open. Yay. Loot. Add nails. Okay. Is there something? Oh, there's a chest. Please be open. No. Why don't I have? I imagine if you're running through the forest like that. This is different city. Village. And they have it. Tachau. What are we supposed to do in Tachau? Meet the blacksmith or something like that. Wasn't it? Can we... No, we can't. Watch ourselves in the... Somebody's inside.
God bless you. What can I do for you?
I'll have a look at your wares.
Sell. What can we sell here? That's not bad. We don't need these anyway. They don't take. Let's haggle this time.
I'd like to do something about that price.
But of course.
Okay, that's the wrong direction. How about 5?
Is this enough?
You really won't convince me like this.
Is this enough?
We're nearly there. Just lower your price a bit more.
That's really good. Okay.
Right. I agree.
Thank you, and
Thanks.
take care.
4.5 Russians. That's not bad. So, who's this guy?
Make him look like a deer.
Innkeeper.
I wish you a pleasant morning.
You too, sir.
What's new around here?
Vostatek. Lord von Beregov's huntsman is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So if you know your way around the woods, you could go and offer him your help. I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. I'm working on a little... practical joke myself. We have this little dispute with the Gelievites. You might be interested. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. You're having problems with the Gelievites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
Sounds good.
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Gelievites right away.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Geliov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is. The finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective too. Now you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Olbram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village. But you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
Okay. That sounds good.
All right, then. Olbrum's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Olbrum's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Yes.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught.
Okay. So I get some come the glow.
Good day. It's like I'm
Let's
invisible.
look on the map. Tachau is that. Do I have to walk all the way back? That's... Okay, let's ask him first.
Or something.
I thought he would be in here. I don't want to steal it.
Greetings to you.
Hi. What the fuck? Where is he? Hell no, that's... We have to go to the... not this one. That's to beat him.
You wanted to break in here, did you?
What was that sound?
Sorry, I don't want it to go... Is he there? Okay.
I need something that'll put animals to sleep. Prochek said you might know something.
Well, it's true. I used a concoction that will put even a startled mare to sleep in no time. I once accidentally drank some and slept for 3 days. But the recipe is an old blacksmith's secret. The kind you don't just give away.
So, what's the right way?
Wouldn't you tell a fellow blacksmith? My dad was a swordsmith, and I used to help him a lot.
But you didn't pay much attention, did you now? Otherwise, you'd know the recipe by now, and you wouldn't be asking me.
Well, I don't want it just for the sake of it. I need to use it against the Zhelyov lot.
So, Project and Olbram are at it again. Blockheads, both of them. And the place was just getting really nice and quiet lately.
Oh, shit.
Well, what the hell. Maybe if I help you out, they'll start trading punches sooner and get it all over with. Pay up, and I'll tell you the secret.
Thank you.
How much? That's...
So, did you want to make a deal or not?
I can't.
All right.
Maybe he has a job for me?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last 2 hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, That kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Okay.
Sure thing.
We tried.
I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Okay. Open.
Go over to the anvil.
Scrap metal,
Let's get
steel.
started.
Iron or steel? So... Hunting sword. Any sword is faithful. Fasten materials. Steel, okay. Then, craft.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. But try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above it. Give it a pull. It works better.
Okay, yeah.
Tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's a sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are.
Okay.
That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
That's it.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time.
Okay.
Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
Okay. How often do we have to repeat it?
So come over to the anvil.
Yes. And then we start hitting it.
Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Sparks! That's the stuff. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. That's some nice whistling. It's easier to forge to a rhythm. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Okay. That's interesting. Smithing success and hunting sword. Okay.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or
Yes.
is there something else you want to ask about?
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And
Thanks.
there's a chest where you can keep your things.
Oh.
And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
No, thanks.
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't
Okay.
afford it neither.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that?
Okay.
You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
That sounds fair. Okay, that's, I guess, in the hut we have a bed. Oh, where is our bed? Oh, this is our bed.
God bless.
I don't think this is... Is it mine? How did I get all this stuff? Is it? That's even worth some corruption. Okay. Pick all this stuff up, and then I would say I end this episode. And with that, thanks for watching. Till the next time, have a great time. Bye.